Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Hey, Ba'Hashem.
Bahashim.
Rakah.
Rakah.
Kodash.
Kodash.
A double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. I'm Abaya, and to my love.
Yashima. All right, as the title says, man, we're going into the topic, all right, of a synthetic salvation, you know, and trusting in oppression, man, you know, because, you know, brothers talk about the chip all the time, you know, going into the chip, you know, but it's the way that Esau is going to bring this RFID microchip, you know, the way that he's going to present it to the people, man, it's going to seem like salvation, man, you know, it's going to seem like salvation. So we're going to go into an article, you know, on how Esau always does, you know, when he wants to bring something to pass for the masses, all right, he used this thing called Helagian dialectic, man, you know, and we're going to go into it, and we're going to bring out some precepts, you know, and just to push, all right, the agenda of the so-called white man, warning our people and let them know how Esau plans on bringing this RFID chip, man, you know. Go ahead, bro.
All right, bro. This article is entitled, well, the site is AmericanExposed.com, all right, and it's pronounced as Hegelian dialect, and it states, why is it important for you to understand the subject of the Hegelian dialect? Because it is the process by which all change is being accomplished in society today. More importantly, it is the tool that the globalists are utilizing to manipulate the minds of the average American.
And those globalists are those elite bankers, man. Start with the Rothschild, DuPonts, Rockefellers, you know, Vanderbilts, Oppenheimer, so forth and so on, man. You know, this is the formula that they use, man. You know, go ahead.
I got precept for y'all.
Go ahead,
real quick. Hey, this is Job 9:24, and it states, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
And Esau is the border of wickedness, man. So he owns the title of the wicked, man. You know, we have wicked people within our nation, you know, but Esau is the wicked, man. You know, and the earth was given into his hand, man. Hence, they call him the globalist, man. You know?
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, back into the article. To manipulate the minds of the average American to accept their change, where ordinarily they would refuse it. The Hegelian dialect is, in short, the critical process by which the ruling elite create a problem.
Hey, this is how they get people to change their mind, man. You know, because before 9/11, the people would not let the government have that much access to their privacy, man. You know, but after 9/11, the people threw their privacy to the government, man. Why is that, man? You know, because they created a event which was 9/11, a false flag terrorist attack that scared the people and made it seem like America was just so vulnerable to slavery, to terrorism, man. You know, and with that, they came up with the solution with the Patriot Act, man. You know, that deems U.S. citizens, all right, to be terrorists, man. You know, that was their whole agenda to get people to open up their privacy, man. You know, to be more willing to give the government more control, man. That was the whole objective for that, man. It wasn't about those people that died, man. They don't give a damn. They just was a sacrifice, man. You know, but they had an agenda, and that was just to get people to hand over their privacy, man. And they don't care what means they gotta go through to get it, man. You know, you gonna give it willingly, or they gonna come with a plan and manipulate the masses, man. And the Hegelian dialectic is the formula that they always use, and they're gonna use it with this chip, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right, bro. And can I
go ahead, bro,
define something? Also, they talk about the process is basically critical. Let's look up that term, see if there's some meat on there. States critical having the potential to become disastrous at a point of crisis.
They create these crises, man. You know, that's why once you got those crisis actors, you see them almost at every you got certain crisis act that you see at multiple you know, incidents, man. These terrorist attacks, all right, down there in Orlando where they shot up the homosexuals, so-called shot up the homosexuals. What was that, man? To make the LGBT movement, all right, seem like the victims, man. You know, so people can have more compassion and acceptance of homosexuality, man.
Come on, bro.
You know,
another definition for y'all.
Go ahead, bro.
Involving the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment.
In order to form a judgment, man. You know, in order to come up with one conclusion that the masses agree upon, man. You know, they push people towards that, man. They create the solution, they study the reaction, and then they they create the crisis. They study the reaction, and then they pop up with a solution like they just thought of this while the reaction was happening, man. But they had the solution before they even created the crisis, man. They created the crisis for you to accept the solution that they're going to bring, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, precept, Bob.
Go ahead, bro.
And this is Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
It said they do a diligent search, man. The so-called white man, this is his life, man. This is all he do. The elites, you know, they hire. The reason you got Harvard, Yale, and all these prestige colleges, though they use those minds to come up and study the masses, man. To study biometrics, you know, to study human behavior, you know, to study the fear of humans, man. You know, they study all these different things, man. That's why they have all those. You got different schools that all they do is research different topics, man. You know, this school might be known for its psychology. This school might be known for medicine, man. This school might be known for this and that, man. You know, Esau uses all these things, man, to come up with a way for global domination, man. Because it's all about the so-called white man being God on the planet Earth, man. That's what he wants. He wants that godhood, man. And he plans on doing it through his technology, man. You know, because with the New World Order doctrine, which is that Alexander Crowley, the do as thou wilt doctrine, all right? Aleister Crowley, son, he pushes that through mainly what? Christianity, man.
That's right.
Because when you go through the Aleister Crowley, the main things that he pushes is do as thou wilt is the law. All right, what is that? What do Christians say? The law done away with.
That's right.
You know, that's do as thou wilt.
Yeah.
You know, and Aleister Crowley believed that you should have free will.
That's right.
And what do Christians say? Well, you choose Jesus. You choose God. You know, it's the same doctrine, man. So they already got the people conditioned. You know, now they just need them to accept this digital transition.
That's right.
You know, and they gonna use the Hegelian dialectic to get people to accept that digital transition, man.
And if I can add, bro, hey, it's a form of gradualism. Because like we discussed in the car last night, hey, Esau is on a draconian level. You know, he has the mind frame of a fucking serpent, man. You know, and what that means is he's crafty, he's patient. You know what I'm saying? That's what a serpent does, man. That's why we liken him according to the scriptures, because he's that great serpent as well. But if you notice anything about a serpent, if you have a rat in a cage, that goddamn rat is moving. It's moving. What the serpent is doing, it's being patient. Once that rat gets tired, what does that serpent do? It strikes it, kills it, and then eats it, man.
They have plans. They plan by generation. You know, Jake trying to do a quick come up, get rich quick scheme. But the elites, they got the money, so they got time. That's one of their main weapons. They got the money, they got the income, they got so much time to play with, you know, because you know, they got kids and grandkids, man. You know, and they looking like, well, it might not happen in my lifetime. You know, cause what's his name, Bauer, before he changed his name to Rothschild, when he sent his 5 sons out to conquer the world financially, man, he knew he wasn't gonna see it in that lifetime, man.
Yeah.
You know, but now through reincarnation, he's back, and his plan came to fruition, man.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau's planning now. He's been planning these things, man. The elites been doing this Hegelian dialectic. They've been doing that, man.
Yeah.
When you study the French Revolution, they called the elites caused their famine in France. They caused King Louis the 16th to get killed, man, because they want to take out monarchies. All right, so they can have a stronghold, you know, on these world governments, man. And the monarchies was a big hindrance, all right, to that new world order, man. You know.
Hey, no problem. Hey, this the elder, man. Hey, Elder of War. Hey, he wants to present. Hey, Shalom, Elder.
Shalom, Akim, Yahabashim, Yahshabarakathon.
Hey, Shalom, Yahabashim, Al-Shabarakathah.
Yahabashim, Al-Shabarakathah.
Yeah, Khan, I was listening to you brothers' live show, man. You know, you was getting on those elites, and Priest Abaja, y'all were both speaking on how these elites have a draconian nature. But, you know, that's really what they go back to as a whole. But those elites, man, that's why in Revelations 13 it tells you they act as a lamb as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lamb and a dragon. Because what they do is they play both sides, man. They give you pressure from above and pressure from below. You know how a guy can, he could cause a problem. He could cause a pandemic of diseases and different stuff like that, pestilence, because he know he got the antidote. So he makes himself look like the hero after he done already killed a bunch of people off and made them sick. And that's what the elites do. And they use that method to push their agenda. Like with this Bitcoin thing and cryptocurrency and a bunch of other things that they've done, when they get ready to make a move, they allow people to have an opportunity to get rich or whatever, or get money. And what happens when they're getting the money, for example, right now, they're given a new form of money, you know, and they're making the people want the mark of the beast. They're making the people say, yeah, this is going to save us from the government. This is going to do this. The people think they winning. When these elites are playing both sides. They acting like they losing. Just like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali did the rope-a-dope. He did the rope-a-dope. You thought you were beating him up. You thought he was tired. He dodged all your punches, man, and knocked you out at the end of the fight. And that's what the elites doing, man. They rope-a-doping people, man. Pressure from above, pressure from below. They made you tired of the dollar. They getting ready to crash the economy. They pushing in this crypto shit, you know, which leads all to the mark of the beast. And they're making themselves as the saviors as well, man. Like they're the ones who are going to save the people. You know, y'all call the lesson synthetic salvation, man. These people actually have faith in this world that they're going to be saved by the elites. That they got their best interests, man. And at the end of the day, hey, the Lord got a master plan that's going to ruin everybody's life, man, who's thinking contrary to the word. You know, so, you know, I just want to, you know, put that in there, you know, just say that, just watching, you know, because we in a great time right now where we seeing the transition of pretty much into the new world order, man. And we seeing it happen like right before our eyes. But not only that, we seeing our transition. We're seeing that transition of power on our side. That's why brothers are growing. That's why the vibration of Israel is happening. We're actually getting ready for that great day, that spiritual and physical war. You know?
That's right. And that's right, bro. And that's a great point you made. Basically, how they, they have that side of a lamb as a lamb, and also basically as a dragon as well, man. Because that shows the balance of it too, which goes to show you that they understand the scriptures. Because hey, the Most High has two sides. He creates the light, he creates the darkness, and also he's long suffering as well, man.
Right, and they believe they're God. That's why they believe they can take the place of the Most High. That's why they want to chip people, man.
That's right, bro.
That's why because with the chip, they control whether you live or die. You know?
That's right.
So with the chip, with all these different things that's happening and that's coming in prophecy, is you have these elites behind it trying to take that place. Because they know Jacob got the blessing. Jacob is going to rule the earth, and the Most High is going to be with us. So they know they missed out now. So they trying to take it. So they getting ready to gear up, man. They getting ready to try to fight the Most High. That show you how crazy and wicked this Edomite is, man.
That's right.
But that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Kind.
And and another thing, like you say, the lamb is peaceful, but that dragon is fierce. It'll kill you. But one thing about a dragon is real smart, man. And it told you that this devil, he's wiser than Daniel.
Yeah.
All right, and he's the master on wickedness, man.
Yeah, bro. Yup. Hey, bro, I want to say is that in Harvard Institution? Like they have like the highest level of intellect. I think it's actually the serpent, and then underneath it has like the owl, and that's where you get the concept of Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee, because that's the greatest, most keen intellect is that dragon, that dragon like intellect, man.
And how he plays that lamb part too, because he's being smart like the dragon, but fierce too. At the same time, because only a dragon, somebody who's fierce, would do something like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. And one thing nobody really talks about a lot is America's nuclear power. America got some strong ass nuclear power. They talk about Russia a lot because Russia got some nuclear bombs. Hey, but America don't really put theirs out there like that. America got some shit, man.
Okay.
And as far as the lamb go, what do? They make people think that they have a choice. In this society, a bunch of people think if you actually work hard, go to college, you can be what you want to be in this society, man. When all that's set up to do is make you a slave. You got Democratic, Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, either way, they both set up by the elite. Whether you pick a Democratic president or a Republican president, man, liberals, all this different stuff. It's all set up and it all leads back to the same thing, man. But this devil plays both sides, and he's done great miracles too, like the scriptures say. So a lot of people, they believe in this synthetic salvation, thinking that they gonna make it on this side, man, and that's not gonna happen, man. They've been practicing. They've kept this in their family. They've been practicing this thing for generations, man. And the spiritual demon Satan was with them while they doing it. But yeah, I just wanted to kick in on that, man. Pretty good lesson that y'all brothers doing, So yeah, I was just just want to speak on that, bro. So the water.
Yeah, you on the bar and the water as well, though.
Yeah, the water for calling. You on the bar, brother.
All right, brothers. I'm gonna just keep watching Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatham.
Hey, how about Shem Al Shah Brakatah?
Hey, how about Shema Shah Bragatha, yo?
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom. Come, man. You know, the elder made some beautiful points, man. All right, you got to understand that when you're watching not ESPN, CNN, even RT, you're watching the world stage, man. When you see Putin make his quotes, when you see the Chinese president make his quotes, all right, it's a world stage, man. The elites control the Western and the Eastern, man.
And you know what proves that point? Even with Putin, you know, the motherfucker got a McDonald's there. Out there in Russia. And then you had a business owner was basically complaining about that. This was just as of last week, man. He was basically saying how, you know, his restaurant, his establishment serves real food. But you got a fucking McDonald's there. But wait a minute, I thought this man was totally against the GMOs. But you let a fucking McDonald's come into your land, man.
It's a world stage, man. You know? And it's all the movie of Yahweh Shem Al Shah, man. He just has the elites like they're controlling, man. You know? But it's really Yahweh Shem Al Shah that's controlling. You know? But like the topic we was getting on, man. You know, Esau is going to use this Helagian dialector to bring this chip in, man. You know, because what the first thing it said, to change the mind, all right, to make the masses choose a decision that they wouldn't really want to choose, man. Because when you had that chipping party in Wisconsin, and they did the poll on who was for the chip or not, you know, the poll came back like over 80-some people like, nah, they don't want no chip. They ain't with the chip, you know. So Esau, he studied those results, and now he's coming up with something that's gonna make the people say, yes, give me that chip, man. You know. Yeah, something else, bro.
Yeah, bro, because your lesson is a beautiful title. It's called synthetic. When used as an adjective, it means made by chemical synthesis. Especially to imitate a natural product.
To imitate a natural product, man. All right. And this synthetic salvation that Esau has via the RFID microchip, you know, that is synthetic, man, compared to the promises that was made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for the children of Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because that's who this lesson is for, man.
That's right, bro.
All right, you other heathens, you don't have salvation. You might as well take the chip when you get out of work tomorrow, man. You know, you through, man. But for our people, man, we have salvation promised to us in the scriptures, man.
That's right, bro.
You know.
Also, one more definition. It means not genuine and insincere.
Not genuine and sincere, man. Because he gonna push that chip like it's something amazing. You know, this gonna solve terrorism. You know, this gonna have all your medical records on there. You know, no more identity theft. You know, no more hate. You know, it's gonna be all love, man. Everybody gonna get tracked. Everybody gonna get along. You know, he gonna push that out there like it's genuine, man. Like it's just the most amazing thing ever, man. But really, it's to enslave the masses more, man. To have even a more total control over the masses, man.
Bro.
You know.
And one more thing, when you go into like basically the root of that word, I can't pronounce it, but it means a conjunction as to place together. So what is he trying to place together? This NWO. And what is that acronym? The New World Order. What proves the point, bro? And you can break this down, bro. This is Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
He's not going to be able to perform his enterprise, man. Because Esau has it mapped out, man. You know, these elites think they're going to emerge out of the ashes of World War III and run the planet Earth with this new world order, man. With this RFID microchip, this blockchain technology, man. That's why they're setting all these things up, man. They plan on having their synthetic kingdom, all right, on the planet Earth. And they plan to offer the masses synthetic salvation, man.
That's right. And that's why he likens himself as the phoenix as well. Because what does the phoenix represent? How that bird came out of those ashes, man. You know? And then what's the success in the Hebrew for Job 5:12? Salaki, what's the enterprise? He goes into the Hebrew form of success.
Come.
What's his success?
Come.
Okay, did you want me
I think it's a little more on that.
back in the article, it states the Hegelian that is a short political process by ruling elite and reaction that the population will have to the given crisis.
And when he's finna send no UN troops to Chicago, all right, he's finna study their reaction on how Chicago reacts to this UN being in the city, man. Because he's finna do it on a nationwide scale. Chicago just an experiment. He finna study and see how the people react. Then once he understands, he finna go back to the lab, go back to the study and research, get his top scholars, get in the room, and he's gonna see how those inhabitants of Chicago act. And then next time you see UN, it's gonna be nationwide, man. Esau, just like the brother said, he diligently search out these things, like Psalm 64, man. He got the time to do this, man. They say that inward thoughts are deep, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they don't sit back and think about how to get over on the insurance scheme, man. That ain't what they in there doing, man. They really studying how to control the masses and get the people to accept their agenda, man. They, like we said earlier, they already got the masses to accept the do as thou wilt agenda by disguising it with what? Christianity, man.
That's right. That's right.
So now all they need to do is get the people to accept the digital transition, man, and that's what they finna push, man.
That's right, because that chip is the ultimate token of who your God is, man, or who your power is, man. And these people are so docile, it's not a hard thing to do. All right, back into the article. Anticipating in advance the reaction that the population will have to the given crisis, and thus conditioning the people that a change is needed.
That a change is needed, man. All right, you're gonna beg. He gonna put the people in a position to beg for their chip, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get there, Isaiah, bro.
Okay, you want Isaiah?
Come.
All right, this is Isaiah 30:1. It means, Isaiah 31, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Shem al-Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit.
They take the rebellious children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man, because you're going to be depending on Jesus Christ. You're going to be dependent on the so-called white man. All right, your hope is not going to be in Yahweh by Shema al-Shai, man. In Shalom,
and Shalom Akyam.
And your hope is going to be in this system, man. You're not taking counsel of Yahweh by Shema al-Shai, man. The true powers of the Bible, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, but not of me, and that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. All right, verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt.
They walk to go down into Egypt, and America is spiritual Egypt, man. Go ahead, bro.
And if I could just add, bro, and that's that cover what they're covering. It tells you what it is in the scripture too. All right, they walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. Our people trust in this system of oppression, man. Just like the elder brother Zahab and elder brother Kazak did a lesson, man. Depending on Esau has destroyed our people, man. The curses was that we're gonna go to Esau for wanting of all things, man. Food, raiment, all right, and etc., man. But now that we've came out of that darkness through the spirit of Yahweh by Shema al-Shai, man, revealing this truth to us. All right, we came out of that darkness, man. Now we have learned to trust in Yahweh by Shema al-Shai, man. But all our people know is the so-called white man. That's why when you tell our people that the so-called white man can't be saved, that's why they always plead his cause, man, because they don't see nobody else that can take care of them like the so-called white man that dead, man. That's why brothers call so-called white man, they're dead, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, bro. And if I can just bring out something.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Isaiah 32. Back in that, it states to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, right?
Come on.
So when you go to Isaiah 35 and 6, Isaiah 36 and 6, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. All right, who is Egypt? Egypt is the modern day America, okay? Also known as Babylon the Great, also known as Nineveh, okay? Also known as the spiritual city of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? On Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. Now, what's that going into his hand? That's the microchip, man. Because why? He trusted in the shadow of Egypt.
And stayed there upon.
That's synthetic salvation. All right? And pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Man.
And Pharaoh, the modern day Pharaoh, all right, is the elites, all right, of the nation of Edom, man. They are the pharaohs, man.
That's right, bro.
You know?
That's right. And if I can just add one more point, like the shadow, you know, in the Hebrew, it's tazol, all right? And it means, one of those definitions means basically a transition of life. Now, when you go into that form of transition, it means temporary, man. All right? So it's telling you within the scripture that this shit is synthetic, man. It's not real. And then what's the shadow? A shadow is also likened to an imitation of something. All right? An image of something. What is that image? Going back to the philosophies and the lifestyle of Egypt, man. Because kingdoms are reincarnated as well. All right? That's all I had. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Hey, the trust in Pharaoh gonna be your shame, man. You know, you people are gonna, our people, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native American, your trust in Pharaoh is gonna be your shame, man. Cause when you see the miracles that Yahweh Shem Al-Shai does for his men, and you trusted in this low-level society, man. All right, and the shadow of Egypt gonna be your confusion, man, because you think Esau's gonna promote it like it's a great thing, man, and he's not. It's gonna be when he bring that chip and when he really push it, man, it's gonna be something that's amazing. That's why I said he gonna do miracles that if it was so, he can fool the very elect, man.
That's right. That's right. And don't make it seem like what the brother is saying is not true. Same way you stop spending you stop carrying your cash. What happened? You converted to the goddamn debit card. Now they inserted the chip in the debit card, and what's next? Eventually, that chip going inside of you, man. That's why we call this man a Luciferian on the left-hand side, because he has the knowledge. Now, who's the ultimate Luciferian on the left-hand side? Satan, all right? And it's a balance in Yahweh as well. So who's the ultimate Luciferian on the right-hand side? Yahweh Shai.
Whom Satan, all right,
is under,
man.
You know?
Simple. And then it said your hope in the shadow is going to be your confusion.
That's right.
Because you're going to be like, because when you get the chip, you're going to be like, yeah, you know, because Esau going to have technology like, he got some shit where like you can close your eyes and get on the internet, man. You can rewind thoughts, man. You know, this so-called white man got some shit that's going to make it look, he going to make it look beautiful, man. You gonna think this it. I never knew we'll be at this level. You know, that's what the masses gonna think, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, but once you see that in that chip, if you don't do certain things, okay, I can kill you. You know, Esau gonna the amount of calories that you burn at work, them the only calories that you can put back in you that day. Cause you gonna be like, I thought I thought this was for the forwarding mankind. No, it's to forward your oppression, man.
That's right.
You know, he gonna sell it like it's smooth and good, man. But that's gonna be forwarding your oppression, man.
Yeah, the same thing he does with this pharmaceutical company. Man. That's synthetic salvation. That's a form of that. He give you chemotherapy, man, and all that shit is doing is basically eating your insides out, man.
Yeah, like that commercial with their pharmaceuticals. You know, they be out there on the water chilling. You know, oh yes, it did this. It solved my heart problem. Now I can stay up longer. I sleep well. And then at the end, the nigga with all his side effects talking fast. Yeah, that's how this chip gonna be. That's how this synthetic salvation gonna be, man.
That's right, bro.
He's crafty and he's very deceptive, man.
That's right. I got a pre-sale for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is. Well, did you want 12?
Yeah, get 12. Then get that stay. The word stay, you know.
Okay, I got you. All right, hey, this is back in Isaiah chapter 30 and 12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression.
You despise this word, man.
That's right.
Our people despise this word, man. This is our true salvation, man.
Yep.
Yahweh Shemal Shah promises over and over again how he's going to save the remnant of Jacob, man, of Israel, man.
That's right.
You know how he's going to wipe our tears away, man. Right. You know how he's going to defeat death, man. You know he promised to us over and over again in the scripture, man, about salvation, man. You know, just for you. You know, but our people despise this word, man, because they despise the discipline that they come with it, man. You know.
All right. Because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Now we finna get this word stay, man. Go ahead, bro. You say something?
I was just saying, Keisha not looking forward to get off no food stamps, man. Our people not looking forward to get off hood, man. You know. Our people trust in this oppression, man. I know women that don't want to get jobs because they don't want to get none of their benefits cut, man. Our people trust in this, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
All right, bro. This is for the term stay in the Hebrew.
This for that word, for that word stay in the Hebrew.
It's Strong's H8172, pronounced as Sha'ayan. And it means to lean on, trust in, support, to lean upon, to support oneself.
And that's how people, they lean upon this society, man. This all they know and think about, man.
Hey, I'm going to have to bring it back out. Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
And that's going to the chip, man. Because that's what it's going to ultimately lead up to, man. If you trust in this, because if you trust, all right, in this man, because Esau has it set up where the masses depend on him so much, even us, you know, but we know when it comes to this point, we know who all our faith going to be in, man. Get Revelation 3 and 10. We know who our faith going to be in. But see, our people, our people lean on Esau so much, you know, because when you wake up, you depend on Esau from when you wake up till you go sleep at night, man. Cause what, you got to drive his car to his job, get his FRN notes, and when you get his FRN notes, you gotta go to his grocery store, all right, or his restaurant and eat, all right. Go to his gas stations and get gas, you know. Go to his clothing stores and get clothes, you know. Our people are engulfed, all right, and lean upon Esau, man, just as the curses would say, man. But we know when that chip come out, we know it's time, all right, for us to say, forget all this, man, and just trust wholeheartedly in you. How about Shemal Shah, man? You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. That's what we doing now, man. Yeah. What was part of his word? If you love me, feed my sheep. That's what we doing now, man. You know? Showing that brotherly love, man, whether it's through rebuke or through charity, man, showing that brotherly love towards one another. studying and showing ourselves approved. You know, going out on the highways and byways and being to the marriage, man. All right, speaking to the his people the words of prophecy, man. You know, we've keeping his word. We just hope we continue in this thing, man. You know, so we keep his word. This the promise he made, man. This what we leaning on, man. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, man. And that's when Esau gonna put that Helagian dialect in effect, man. Esau gonna make these food trucks start running, man. You know, he can hit this place with an EMP, man. Make it go lights out, man. You know, he can have martial law, man. He can release inmates, have it going ballistic, just crazy in the streets, man. These race wars, man. Pestilence, man.
He's going to his biological warfare.
Come, man. He gonna do all this. It's gonna be crazy, man. And the average person, all they gonna want to do is get some sense of normalcy back, man. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And guess what he gonna come up with? When you begging for some type of normalcy, man, when you see Jesus Christ ain't working, when you see Muslim, Allah ain't come through, you know, you're gonna depend on anything that can stop this situation, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Back into the scripture. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, man. That's what the temptation that's going to try the world, man. Yeah. You had something?
Yeah, I got something for you.
Come on, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 31 and 1. I'm going to skip to 3. It states, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in the horsemen, because they are very strong.
Because our people, the 2/3 of our people gonna line up by the droves to take this chip, man. All right, just like we were talking about earlier, man. Keisha not gonna want to get her food stamps and HUD cut off, and then even the higher ups, Jay-Z not gonna want to lose that 500 million, man. All right, they gonna line up and get that chip. He calls it all, both rich and poor, free and bond, man. They gonna line up, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
They look not unto the Holy One of Israel, seek the Lord, man. That's why we don't give a damn about Trump sending the UN soldiers to Chicago, man. You know, it's 70 brothers out there in Chicago, man. You know? Though Jake know what it is, man. It ain't no excuse, man. They don't seek the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, man. All those brothers out there in Chicago pushing the word diligently, man. You know? So when they send the UN troops in there, get the spraying Jake, so what, man? You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High.
The Egyptians are men and not the Most High, man. All right, your Marines, your Air Force, you know, your DHS, you know, your federal benefits, man. All right, they are men, man, which means they are limited. They are not the creator of the heavens and the earth, man.
Fucking mortals, man.
Come on.
And their horse is flesh and not spirit.
And their horse is flesh, man. Their armor is flesh, man, and not spirit, man. You know, you gonna see a spiritual army crack those clouds, man. You know, led by Yahweh Shai, man. You know.
And when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is helped shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
And how does the Most High, Yahweh, stretch his hand, man? Yahweh Shai, sitting at his right hand, man.
That's right.
That's how he gonna stretch his hand, man. He gonna tell Yahweh Shai it's time, man. And he gonna do his will, man. You know, I'm gonna give a few words in Revelation 3 and 10, and then we can we'll close in Jeremiah, bro.
All right, no problem. All right, what you want in Revelation 3 and 10, bro?
Get that word keep.
Okay.
You know, read the precept and then get that word keep.
Okay. All right, this is back in Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Come on, and go into the word keep for me.
for the term keep. And it's
Strong's G 5083, pereo. Pereo.
and it means to attend to carefully, to take care of, to guard, to keep one in the state in which he is.
Man. Wisdom and stability, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says to keep, to guard, man. You know, so it says since we kept his word, you know, he's going to keep us in the hour of temptation, man. All right, so we're doing our end of a bargain in faith, man. That's how you know this thing is about faith, man, because we haven't seen these things happen. You know, we haven't signed no contracts, man. He hasn't showed us no storehouses of food that he already has prepared for us, man. You know, he hasn't showed us exactly how we're going to be protected, man. You know, but through faith, we know we're going to be good, man. And that's what we lean on. The same way our people trust in the so-called white man and this system, we trust in Yahweh Shem Shai a trillion times more, man.
That's right.
You know?
In Psalms 34:7, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
Come, man, we believe that through faith, man. You know, like our elder brother down here, the camp head of war. You know, he talked to us about faith yesterday, man. You know, about praying without wavering, man. You know, faith could be in this, man. So, who only trust in what they see, all right, on the way that they been living, man, the way that they been getting, they think that's it, man. But we know who the true provider is, man. We know that it's through his mercy that we even still here, man.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, just a quick example of that hedge. This is Job 1:9. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, "Do if Job fear the Most High for naught?" This is the point. Verse 10. Has not thou made an hedge about him?
Come.
Those angels encamping around him. Why? Because he feareth the Most High. All right. And about his house and about all that he have on every side. Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increasing the land. Okay, so basically, if you trust in the Most High, just like Job had that hedge around him, the Lord's men are gonna have that hedge around them as well, and around their families, you know, so on and so forth. All right, bro. Back into Revelation. What's another word? Did you want me to
try? Try. Yeah, that was it on there.
Okay.
Get that word, try. You know, so like I said, we look forward to Yahweh Shem Shai to keep us, man. You know.
All right, for try, this is the Greek.
Strong's G 3985, pyrazo. Pyrazo.
I think the point right there, bro.
All right, after the Most High. Okay. All right, this is definition 4. After the OT usage of the Most High to inflict evils upon one in order to prove his character and the steadfastness of his faith.
And that's what's finna happen, man. All right. Now, then you gonna see who is chosen, man. All right. It's cool to be on camera lined up, you know, talking and blabbering, man. Right now, man. You know, speaking in the name of the Lord, man. All right. It's cool to play around, you know, not take this thing serious, man. You know, being slothful in your work, man. It's cool to do that right now, man, and look cool in front of Israel, man. You can do that now, man. But it's going to come a time where the Most High going to crank this fire up, man, and he going to see who really about this word, man. Who really about him and his son, man. You know, he finna see, man, through evil, through bad times, man. All right, Jacob trouble, the hour of temptation, man. You know, he gonna see, he gonna prove then, man. All right, just like those NFL players that were kneeling, everybody was kneeling. You see how long it lasted when they start bringing consequences when
That's
people
right.
start getting fired. All
Yeah,
right,
man.
niggas start standing up, man.
Yeah.
And that's what that's what we finna see now, man.
That's right, man. That's why the scripture had likened them to like I think it's around First Corinthians, the 3rd chapter. You know, you had like brothers being likened to hay, stubble, wood. Okay, so these cats ain't nothing but goddamn wood. How do you know that? Because the hay and the stubble, it burns out. I mean, well, it's destroyed as soon as the goddamn fire is lit upon it. However, the wood, hey, it burns a little bit longer, but it still burns out. But the gold and the precious stones, man, they just get purified.
Brother.
You know?
Get Isaiah 25:8. We'll close on it.
All right, brother. Hey,
I think the brother Jeremiah 47:8. Let me see. I think the brother had put it on there.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeremiah 47:8.
Okay, Jeremiah 47:8.
Yeah, then we'll close on Isaiah.
Okay. All right. Hey, this is Jeremiah 47:8, and it states you said it stops at 7.
Let me see, probably 487. So lock it.
Okay, no problem.
47:8.
Yeah, 40. It's 47. Jeremiah 47.
And stop at 7. Okay, I'm gonna put the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get the Isaiah though.
Okay. All right. Where you want me to start at?
8. Isaiah 25:8.
Okay. And this is Isaiah 25:8. It states, he will swallow up death and victory, and the Lord power will wipe away tears from off all faces.
And they're talking about from the elect of Israel.
That's right.
And go to that nigga who say, stop whining, Pastor Hart. What the scripture say, nigga? If he wiping tears away, what that mean, man? We in the state of mourning, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord hath spoken it.
So it's not gonna be no more calling our people niggas, spicks, wetbacks, low life thugs, man. He gonna take their rebuke away from us, man. This is a promise of the Lord, man. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, back in 9. And it shall be said in that day, lo, this is our power. We have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord. We have waited for him. We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation, man. Not the salvation of so-called white man via the RFID microchip, man. You know? And we're going to get that word salvation in the, this off Google. All right, in the salvation. And the first one is a noun. And it says, preservation or deliverance from harm, ruin, or loss. You know? So, when Christians say they are already saved, from what? You know? It said deliverance from harm, ruin, or loss, man. And we are going to be delivered, all right, out of this harm and ruin that's finna happen to the planet Earth, man. Chiefly here in America, man. You know? We're going to rejoice in his salvation, man. Mm-hmm. All right? He going to take the rebuke off us. Death going to be swallowed up in victory and immortal life, man. Esau can't give you that, man. You know, that's why the title of the lesson is synthetic, man. Yeah. You know, it's not genuine. It's not real, you know. But
put together.
Yeah, put together, man. You know, you get a chip, you go on Taco Bell. All right, come on, man. This gonna be the salvation that we waiting upon and we hoping upon, man. You know, like that was the point.
Yeah, you close it out, huh?
Yeah, come on. You know, with all that, you know, with that, I hope, you know, brothers and sisters was edified. Once again, we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Ha Rakah, Kodash. You know, shalom to the elect.
Hey, shalom, Akim.